The Orbital Guards, Episode 4, Part 1. The Ready Rooms. At Cove, orbital guards that are not training, recuperating, or studying can usually be found in one of the Ready Rooms. The Ready Rooms are divided into 3 different sections. The first is an area like a miniature NORAD command center. This area is loaded with floor-to-ceiling screens and various consoles that are showing the real-time status of all commercial spaceflight operations. It's a hive of activity. The screens highlight balloons, point-to-point passenger cargo travel, commercial spaceline operations, rocket launches, and conveyances in all different forms of test profile. With an overview of what birds are in the atmosphere, you can now make your way to the couches. The couches are a direct throwback to the Apollo era, where astronauts would mesh with EHS specialists, scientists, and engineers to don their spacesuits. Same idea here. In these rooms, you'll be fitted with specific gear designed for your hop. Orbital guards, and everyone really, hold a very special affinity towards the couch makers. Think 21st century bravado. The couches are not only the most comfortable seating at Cove, but this room in particular is brimming with confidence and positive vibes. If you have a great joke in your holster, this is where you'd let it fly. It's a very, very serious environment, extremely tense, but in a good way. The last ready room you encounter before making your way to the bay is the hold. The hold is an on-deck area where you can stretch, do your breathing exercises, finalize equipment checks, secure nutrition, and of course, receive your bracelet from the frogs. The bracelet is where things get real. Bracelets are genetically paired to the OG and their Snoopy cap. They act as comms, monitor health, and allow the recipient to control various devices simultaneously. The bracelets feel like very dense rubber. When a frog approaches with your device, it's quite large. You can actually put your entire open hand through it very easily. But the moment it comes into contact with your flesh, it shrinks down to a perfect fit. And it stays that way, constantly making adjustments until removal. If it senses violent shaking, it tightens. Simple stuff. Having passed through each of the 3 ready rooms, it's now time for your first Alice moment. When a verification has been established, which is usually a certain type of look or a nod, a frog will gather the OGs and take them to the bay.